Hey everybody, Mark from Northeast Bass Fishing again, and it's been a busy week. I've actually had some time to make some videos, and did get an order in from Slider Fishing, and I did get the order, the main part of the order in last week, but the order came in and there was one bag of worms I had ordered that they forgot, and they gave me the wrong hook. So if you guys ever order from Charlie Brewer's Slider Fishing, great customer service. I just emailed them and told them what happened. And they sent me the right hooks and the worms right out. So, if you ever have an issue with an order, just let them know. You reach out to them and they'll send it out to you. And the stuff that got forgotten or was the wrong thing that came today. So, I know I've talked about slider fishing with you guys before, Charlie Brewers. Now, this may be considered to some of you guys some old school stuff, which I guess it kind of is. It's a company that's been around for a long time. And, excuse me, when I first started fishing, this is what we kind of threw. We threw these slider worms around. And I still do it. And I still do it. And you guys know I've done other videos that this slider head has really been great for me on, the finesse worms this year. So I figured I'd get a few more things. So I'll show you what came in this order. I ordered a few different things than I did in the past. I know I've done some videos on the slider stuff before, so I'm just going to take everything out of the bag here, and I'll show you what I got. I think that's it. All right, let's see what we got here. All right, that's what came, that was new. There was a couple things from another order that were in here. I just wanted to compare hooks when I wanted to make sure I got the right hooks that I wanted. And what's nice about slider, I'll actually show you this part first, because it's really nice, nice little thing they do when you order from them online. They send you a slider, and if you guys have never seen it before, there's Charlie Brewer's Slider Fishing, and they send you all these nice sample packs. So if you're not sure, maybe it's something that you thought about getting from them, or you were thinking about it, looking at it on the website and weren't really sure. They kind of send you these sample packs of these little baits, give you some ideas of what else you might like. And I don't know if it really says what it is on there. This just says, yeah. I assume that's a little crappie bait. It's a very small little worm there, little paddle tail. Here's one that's a little bigger paddle tail. Gives you all the kind of cool colors that they make. Back in the day, it was pretty much that purple or grape worm we threw, and that was kind of it. A little bit of their craws they have. Here's a little swim bait they're making. And these are all just sample packs that they threw in with my order. So I'm sure if you order from them online, you'll see these things. You'll get these in your order. See more of those little panfish, crappie swim baits. Another one of them. Looks like it might be a black with a chartreuse tail. I can't really tell the colors too good, but yeah, it's like black with a chartreuse belly. Pretty cool. So if you guys do any bluegill fishing or crappie fishing, I don't know if you'd necessarily use these for bass, even though this might even be too small for a Ned because it's pretty small little swim bait. But they throw all these little curly tails and then another swim bait. So, if you've never checked out the Slider Fishing website, I suggest you do. You'll see some of this cool stuff. But those were just the sample packs. I'll just show it to you again. See, they have those, sample products they send you to try out and maybe it's something you might like. So let me split up this with what it is, and then I'll show it to you. All right, I did get a couple bags of worms, and I'm not sure if I remember which one this is. This is their black cherry one, which I didn't have. You can see the label on the back there, black cherry. And in this light, I'm not sure if it's going to look anything other than just black. If I had better lighting in here, probably could see any of the different. Looks like there might be some red flake in there too. Hard to tell. But that's their black cherry, so I'm sure there's got to be some red in there. Might be kind of a red belly. I don't know if you guys can see that. I really can't see it with the light I've got here. I don't know how it's going to come out on the film, but That's their black cherry one. It definitely looks like there's red on that belly. That's just your 4-inch, you know, traditional slider worm. And I don't know if I've shown you guys this before. You could use any of these heads on this worm. I prefer these ones if I'm going to throw just the worm. And let me see if I can, that's just a regular slider head. I think it's a 3/16. It's kind of cut off on the bottom there. Let me see, look at my order. I'll tell you what I got. Looks like 1/4 ounce. So these might be 1/4 ounces. But this is like their heavier pro hook, not their light wire hook. But there's your, and I don't know if I've shown you this actual hook on any of the slider videos before, but there's your, you know, traditional slider head. You know, whether it's a 1/4. I thought I ordered 3/16. Maybe I ordered a 1/4, because I don't see 3/16 on the order right here. So I must have got a 1/4, which is fine. But this hook's a little more stout than their light wire hook. But I mean, that's, you know, late 80s, early 90s when I was getting back into bass fishing again, and this is what we threw. So the way you rig these up, I don't know if I've shown you this in another video, but whatever, I'll show you in another one. This is a very easy system of fishing. Just, you know, going just I always go in just kind of where that hook bend starts, and then pop it out, just so I have enough room to get it on that little L spot there. Keep the worm in place. And then kind of turn it around, and you'll feel it kind of like pop up into there. So then you've got your worm like that, and then just cinch it, and you make it weedless. This is very easy fishing. Nice light 6-8 pound line. You know, if the fishing's not easy, it's a good way to get a bite. And I usually try to rig it so that's kind of straight there. There's your slider worm, your slider head, your 1/4 ounce, 3/16, whatever you want to use. Now, I probably rigged that worm upside down, but like I said, with this light, I can't really tell the colors on it. Other than, I can see the black, but I can see a little bit of it. That's probably the cherry part right there. There you go. Slider fishing. Get some of those slider hooks and some worms, and you're ready to go. But that's what you know, there's the pack of the worms, or the, I'm sorry, the heads right there. That's that black cherry worm. And I also got, I believe this is a green pumpkin with a chartreuse tail. Or is it, let's see, black cherry, bluegill, and green pumpkin, vanilla tail, sorry. Kind of, the colors are kind of cut off on the bottom there. But this is your, you know, instead of that chartreuse tail, kind of like a white, it's got a vanilla tail. So that's a green pumpkin worm, 4-inch, with what they call vanilla tail. So if you're considering that color, that's what they look like. So that's the 4-inch slider worm with that vanilla tail. Here's your pack of slider worms. 18 pack for $4, $4.25. Very good deal. An 18 pack of worms, last you forever. And the last one, this is one of the ones they forgot in the order, so they sent it to me, just came today. This is the Bluegill color, really cool. And like I said, 18 pack for $4.25. Free shipping from them, orders over $50. Good. There you go, there's the Bluegill color. Really nice, it'll be a nice clear water bait. You know, these slider worms, you know, I sound like a broken record, but you could throw these on a net head too if you wanted to, because you're only going to take up this much part of the worm. You could throw it on a drop shot, even though Slider does make drop shot worms, which I know I've shown you guys in other videos, but you know, there you go. There's your Bluegill 4-inch slider worm. Nice. And like I said, 18 pack, $4. You know, you get 3 packs of slider worms. You're going to run out of them anytime soon. There's the packaging. I know you guys have seen it, but I'll show it to you again. And they're showing it on the cover there with that flat head, jig head. But I kind of like this one for the worms. Okay, that's all the worms I got. Now, something else I got that I only had a few of already was the tube craw they make. And these are like I think they're only are they a 4-pack or a 5-pack? This is their slider tube. I think it's a 4-pack. Hey, Gab. The doggy's here. At least she's not barking. I don't want to jinx her. But if you've never seen the slider craw, tube craw, this is what it looks like. And let me see what color this is. This is the glass minnow. I just happened to pick that one up. Got a few bags of these. I have like a green pumpkin, and from older when their packaging was even different. But this is a nice little tube craw. It's a tube body, and I'd show you how I rig them up. But if you guys don't know how to rig a tube up, you can just go on YouTube. Somebody will show you, and I'll show you when I use these. But I don't have any tube heads with me. Everything's packed away. Excuse me, I need a drink. You guys like my Fishaflage? You guys ever got any Fishaflage clothing where they make these cups too? Pretty cool. See the bass in there? But if you like throwing tubes, this craw tube is really cool. And I think it's only 4-inch. Yeah, it's 4-inch bait. And that's a glass minnow. I didn't have this one. It's pretty cool. But I would just take that that internal weight tube head, and you put it through, and then slide that your tie on right up out through here, because this is actually pretty hard plastic here on the bottom. And I haven't thrown these in a long time. They're such a nice tube. And $2.50. What the heck? Get a few bags. That glass minnow is really nice. So I got a few colors of them. I actually ordered more of them than really anything else, because I wanted to get some of the new colors that I didn't have, or I wouldn't say new colors for me. But you see glass minnow. And that's the 4-inch tube craw. I also got I believe this is just chartreuse glitter. I think they call this one, yeah. Here's your chartreuse glitter. I'll show you what that looks like out of the pack. Now, if you don't think that's a smallie, of course the northern pike or the pickerel might destroy it too, but there's a smallie killer right there. And you probably could throw these on a Ned. Like I said, I don't want to sound like a broken record, but any kind of hook you want to put in there. Actually, with the head being a little, it's got some, it's not empty. It's not like open like this is for your tube weight to go through. But you can rig these a lot of different ways. I mean, I do it usually with that internal weight, and then you have the hook sticking right out here in the front. I'll show you how I rig these up at a later time when I have all my stuff out and things. But 4-pack, $2.50. Not bad. That's the slider tube craw. Let's see, what color is this one? I don't know if I'm going to remember all these colors, because let me do the most obvious ones first. Some of them have it written on, some don't. Of course, this one I think they just marked. This says black with a chartreuse tail. We know that's not it. That's the bubble gum. Pink, bubble gum, whatever you want to call it. They call it bubble gum. Another smallie killer. Oops. Another smallie killer right there. And I can't remember the last time I actually threw these, years and years ago, but I want to try them again, because tube is a great bait, and I throw the tube a lot, so let me try the tube craws. But there you go, there's your slider bubblegum tube craw, 4-inch. Sight fishing, nice. Oh, let's see, any of these, okay, which one's this? This is the mustard. I think it says mustard with green. I think that's it. I'm sure of my colors here, because I know there's a mustard color one. This one looks like the most mustard of the 3 I have left. Now that's pretty cool too. There's another smallie color for you. That's their mustard one. It says on the pack, I think it says mustard with green, so maybe it's mustard with green flake. That's probably what they mean. On the website, it just says mustard, but it's got green flake in it. Nice bait. Another great smallie color. If you want to try a different kind of tube, give this one a shot. I've got two left here. One is probably going to be Wildcat. I'm not sure what the other one is going to be called. Sand. I'm going to assume that this is sand. It doesn't say it on the pack, but I'm going to assume this is the sand one. Which, you guys have seen that, baits that they call sand, and That's what it looks like. Light color with those little with the flake in it. That's really nice. So that's your sand. Looks like a little gold flake, maybe a little black flake, golden flake, gold orange. Some black flake in there. Really nice. So that's the sand one. They don't have the colors on these 2 packs. Oh, there you go. 4-inch, the 4-inch slider crawl. Or tube crawl, sorry, slider crawl, tube crawl. And this must be Wildcat, which is pretty nice. I hope that's not sand. If I mixed up sand and Wildcat, I apologize, but if you guys go to order, you'll be able to tell, because this one definitely has the purple flake in there. It does look kind of like that sand one, though. But that's cool with that gold flake and that purple. I mean, all these colors look so neat on the website, so. Actually, I should just click it on there and I'll give you a certainty of what the color is. All right, let's see, slider. And they have a nice, if you've never been on the website, everything is, all the different baits are listed on the left side. And you can just scroll through and, you know, click on the ones you like. I'm trying to find the tube crawl, but I'm not finding it. I'm sure it's right in front of me. There it is. Tube crawl, 4-inch. That's under other lures. Yeah, this is the Wildcat. Yeah, this is definitely a Wildcat. So there's a couple other colors that I think I have, you know, I had in the past, and I still, you know, they're still around. But I didn't have a couple of these other ones, but that smoke purple flake looks cool, and I don't know if I have that one. So next time I get some slider heads, I'll throw in some tube craws too, but here it is. That is the slider tube craw, 4-inch, $2.50 for a pack. Not a bad deal. And then a lot of cool colors. And that's pretty much it. The only other thing I did was I got the regular slider heads like I showed you. I did get a pack. I had ordered a pack of these, which I like. And this is the 1/4 ounce, the Pro Head, I believe. Yeah, they sent me these today. Actually, I have a pack that's open. I've shown you guys these ones before. But I have an open pack. But this is with that. This is with that Pro Head, which I like, that stronger hook. But, you know, 1/4 ounce, and you guys have seen the videos I've done, talked about it a lot. It's great for those finesse worms or whatever you want to throw. So, I've got a couple of those. This is the regular ones, unpainted. This is the black with the Pro Head. And that's my slider worm, slider fishing order. So, just wanted to share that with you guys. I've done a couple videos. I don't know if this is the 3rd or the 2nd video I've done with slider, but you know, this is this is old school stuff. People would consider. I don't, but it doesn't seem like it was that long ago when it was 1990, does it? But there you go. Some worms, some craws. So you know, you can get a lot from them, and it's nice. You know, the website is easy to navigate through and check it out. Sliderfishing.com. I'll give you the link, as I always do, down in the chat in the description. And you know, I encourage you to check it out. Nice stuff. If you want to, you know, reminisce what guys like me used to do back in the 80s and 90s for fishing, this is what we did. We threw slider worms and slider craws and slider tubes and things like that. You know, it was a lot of finesse fishing back in the day. But yeah, check it out. It's good stuff, and I'll show you how I rig these up when the time comes, when I actually have some tube hooks with me and they're not all packed away, you know, in storage containers and getting moved out to another state. So I have a land big fish order that came. I'll probably do a video on that. That might pop up tomorrow. I don't know if I'm going to get to it tonight. Got some stuff from their Black Friday sale. I'll show that to you guys, and that's about it. I think I have some other things that are on the way, you know, and the Christmas orders will be here, and you know, eventually I'm going to give you guys, I'm going to do some videos from up at the new house. I'm going to be up there for probably, you know, a long weekend this weekend. Now that we got Wi-Fi and we're remote, I can actually teach from up there, as long as we're, you know, remote. And that's that. So I'll keep you guys up to date on everything going on with the house and any new baits that come in, and show them off to you. And for that, probably tomorrow, maybe I'll do that land big fish tonight and put it up tonight, or maybe I'll do it tomorrow. See how busy I get here. But that's it for now. Check out sliderfishing.com. Lots of cool stuff, and I'll see you guys soon on YouTube. Mark out.